Hi, Guardian. I liked your video, answered all my questions about religion, and answered questions I was actually going to ask afterwards. Was like, how do you deal with family? Because a friend of mine just got married last weekend. She's Wiccan, and she's never really been able to practice it properly because she's never had anyone who's open enough to accept it. Her family doesn't accept it, and her ex-husband doesn't accept it, so he doesn't want her practicing it around her son. And I mean, just a lot of stuff. And she's married to a man whose family has a Catholic background, and he's not Catholic. He doesn't practice it. um, I would have to say he's more of an atheist or an agnostic, but his family is Catholic, and she was so worried that they weren't going to accept her. And his mom's like, you believe what you believe. What makes you feel comfortable makes you feel comfortable. Stuff like that. And she was just so amazed that someone was so accepting. And there's so many people out here that are so unaccepting of like those kind of relationships. What I was going to ask was, how does her family see you as far as your faith, and how does your family see her as far as her faith? Are you, what I was going to ask was, are they accepting of it? And you answered that for me. They're accepting, and they realize that, I'm assuming that they realize that your relationship is not based on what you believe in. Your relationship is based on how much you care about each other. And obviously, you love each other very much. If you can coexist that well, and you're so open-minded to each other, that's true love right there. To be that open-minded to someone who believes completely different, and to be accepting of that is amazing. Because I've met some really mean Catholic people who don't accept anything but what they understand to be the gospel or the truth or whatever. But I'm sorry that I kind of went off track with your video. I was watching the video, and I listened to the rest of it, and I was paying attention to it. It was just when you said that you were different faith, and your wife was Catholic and you were a Druid, my mind went off track, and I wanted to ask a question about that. I should have actually posted a video and sent it to you about it, but I figured if I posted a video response, it would have been easier. So that's why it was off task and off topic. So I was just curious. I didn't mean to confuse you or anything. Oh, what was it? I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. I'm glad you and your wife get along so well. It's not always that you see people that can coexist so well and so peacefully. So, anyway, yes, you answered my questions, and as always, I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks, Guardian.